really excited to bring you a message from the angels specifically today. There was like a big push for me to share what they wanted you to know this week. So tune in, let me know if you're catching the replay. Also, what message really lands for you. It helps when you kind of internalize it instead of just listening to it, but actually activating it within your life by putting in the comments. So, I don't know about you, but there is a lot of intensity going on. As I tune into your energy, I can feel backing up. I can feel that there's just like so much happening. The word I just get is like oofta. So let's just settle into this. Let's just let the dust of your day just settle down for a minute. So most importantly, what's really going on for you, although it might feel like a storm, it's actually your heart is opening in a different way than it has before. And I'm seeing the word explosion. Your heart is being exploded, and there's an explosion. And so you're really actually seeing what bugs you because it's helping you to know what you desire more. Hey, Louise. Hey, Jaleesa. Chantel, Shalene. Oh, this is so great. I'm so grateful you guys are able to receive right now. Just keep your heart open. I'm seeing that that area of frustration, that area of worry, that area of tension, the angels are saying to you to just imagine it being dissolved. And they're just showing me like almost, I'm seeing like a bathtub when you put those bath bombs in and it like dissolves. That's what they want for you. Dissolve it. The angels are saying right now that your worry and your tension and your angst and your anger is not going to protect you or prevent you or armor you from any of the circumstances that you're worried about. Wow, that's really big. Your worries, your tensions, your frustrations, whatever that intense emotion is, they're saying, by clinging to it and holding it so heavily within your being, you may feel like this is protecting you, but there's actually more harm being done. You are not preventing yourself or armoring yourself up by fixating on it. So the message this week is spiritual forgiveness. And the angels are saying that this is kind of a lesson that's been lost. They're showing me the Catholic religion uses confession. It's a shaming thing, and that's like that sense of forgiveness practice. But in a normalizing forgiveness experience and no religion involved, it's really the forgiveness of yourself. It's not forgetting the other person or the situation or anything like that, but it's forgiving yourself for the way you got hurt, forgiving yourself for the way that you acted, forgiving yourself in holding on to it for so long. I had a dear client that like she had this awareness that she's been holding on to anger for one person since 2012. And like when you think about that, it's bizarre to think about, but it's so real. And how many of you just hold on to this anger, this frustration? And the angels are showing me that there might be times when you've been putting ill on other people or wishing bad things upon other people. Instead, you're really being guided to be the leader. Instead, you're being guided to wish peace upon them, wish healing upon them, wish grace, and that they find their way back because they're struggling. And their struggling has put that on you. The angels are saying that people want you to know how they feel. And so by doing that, they make you feel that way. Wow, that's a really big message. I'm just going to repeat that if I can. When I channel, it's not my thoughts. So I have to like ask them to tell me it again, even though they have like a bucket full of messages for you. So what they says is people want you to know how they feel. And so they do that by making you feel that same way, attempting to make you feel that way. And they're showing me just jealousy. If somebody's jealous of you, they're envy of you on like a lower vibrational plane, they want you to feel jealous of them. That's an example that the angels are bringing through. So hopefully that lands with one of you. They're also referencing how hurt people, right? But you're the leader. Your light is so bright and you're here to love. Love that person through it. Understand what they're up to after you have this wisdom now and love through it. And the angels are saying, when you give them love and they know that you feel love, they are then going to feel love. Because we also mirror, and your energy is so powerful. Your heart is in this energy of just exploding right now. You're really stepping into your truth. You're really stepping into your alignment. And so it's like putting a blanket of just peace and love over them. And when they feel love, they won't hurt you. So it's actually a win-win for both people. Give me an emoji if this landing with you. If this feels good within your energy today, within your heart. There's another message. So right now we are under the dark sky. They're showing me it's the new moon happening tomorrow. But the angels are telling you that this new moon, and we're also coming into an eclipse, so that's massive change. This energy right now, this darkness is actually illuminating what needs to change. It's illuminating your light actually for what is possible and what you're capable of. And where there is darkness, the angels are asking you to cast your light upon. They're referencing, I had a situation today. Somebody called me really upset. They got a fact. Somebody's heard about da-da-da-da, and the fact's not true. And so I'm like, well, that's not true, number one. So we can go back with the statement that that's not true. We're being accused of something. And the second piece was that person really went into worry and anger and hate and the worst case scenario, as we do, right? Like this is a normal behavior. They completely catastrophized it, thought they had to get rid of their pride and joy that like was part of the situation. And just my first response was like, don't worry about it. Like, it's going to be fine. The fact's not true. Number one, we're protected. Everything's happening for our highest good. And like, it's all going to play out. And like, I just said that with such conviction and certainty. And they were like, you can't tell me not to worry about it. Like, da-da-da-da can happen. I said, absolutely it could, but da-da-da-da could happen also, right? Like, and we have no, we don't know what's going to happen. But what we can do is use our power to cast our light. So it's exactly what I did. I casted my light over the situation, over the person, over the people talking about it, about the agency who's messages this person, over this person as well. I casted my light everywhere because that is where I know I have power over. And actually those people tried to detriment the situation a little bit with their power. And so I casted my light over it and it completely got me out of worry because I knew what I could do. The angels have another big message for you on top of this. Really get out of worry. Your worrying is perpetuating ill health for you actually, and it's perpetuating a sickness in your body in some capacity, but it's also perpetuating worry in other places. You're getting maybe addicted to the worry, the cycle of having something to worry about. So and encourage you, and the angels are really bringing this forward to connect back to peace. Even say the word peace. Instead of saying the words you're tired and depleted and stressed and overwhelmed, throw the word peace and calmness and ease into your life instead. Start just speaking different words within your life. The angels are also saying, instead of having to be strong, having to be resilient, tell yourself that you're taken care of, that everything's going to be okay, that you're held. Try using different words, and that is your power. That is your light, and that's when the healing is going to happen. The angels are also saying that there's some hidden gems that are coming forward in your life right now. There's things that your ego might feel like you're being tested, but actually your light is being activated. Oh, I love that. It might feel like it's a test, but your light is actually being activated. So this is when you're asked to step up. And the angels are actually saying it's not even step up into the effort and the persuasion is the word they're using, and the achievement and the push. They want you to surrender underneath the effort. Because if you can't even reach that goal, or you don't know what the outcome is going to be, just surrender right under it. Instead of the pushing, pull off the gas. And that doesn't mean not doing things. That actually means allowing, creating space. The angels are also saying that, this is beautiful. It's not freedom that you're craving. It's actually space. You are craving space. You are craving space to be yourself, to feel, to cry in safety, to create space so you have time to do what you want to do, to have more fun. You're actually craving play. You're not craving more things to do. You're actually craving more play. And they're saying that you can activate your play just by setting the tone of your day. That rhymed. But they're saying that when you wake up, instead of thinking of your to-do list first thing, think of what you're grateful for. And not even like, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. Like, it's not a list. That's not the energy they're messaging. It's actually the deep appreciation that I'm awake. I'm in my comfortable bed right now. I feel great. I feel the love for myself, feel love for my pajamas, whatever it might be. I feel love for just the day. That's going to help you to create space, because there's this consuming energy that you've been in. And that's what this eclipse is really opening up for you. That's what this new moon wants for you. This new moon actually wants for you to feel more peace, more energized, and more motivation to play and to have that freedom. They're saying you don't have to carry it all with you. And this is a beautiful time to just leave all your burdens behind. And honestly, they're saying that leaving your burdens behind just means speaking it out loud and saying, I surrender this. I surrender my kid's attitude. I surrender the chase. I surrender this situation. I surrender my relationship with so-and-so. I surrender to time. You are the source of time. You have so much time. But when you get caught in the panic, your body constricts and it feels like less time, but physically you don't. The angels are also saying that you've been really, really submersed in other people's intensity. It's not even yours. And I talk about being an empath a lot. Yeah, Julissa, you're seeing so many numbers. I love that. What numbers have you guys been seeing? Because the angels are talking so intensely with us that there's barely even a veil between the spiritual world and us. And they're saying you might even be not being put to the test, but being asked to use your power, as casting your light. Under this new moon, there is some massive healing that's going on, but you might be feeling other people's stuff. And so really, if you've been in my courses and you've worked with me before, like, use all the techniques to cut your cords, to cleanse yourself, to reclaim your own energy back, come back to yourself instead of being so caught up in the other stuff. Do you ever feel like somebody in your house leaves, or somebody else at work leaves their business, or somebody leaves a space and you feel a different way? That's probably because you're taking on their stuff. And so that means it's intentional that you're around them to protect yourself. And if you don't know what that means, message me and I can give you so many techniques of how to protect yourself. But really, this is a space where the angels are saying there's no turning back. There is only healing for you to happen right now. And they're just showing me the rose, like there's petals that are falling away from you. You are coming back to your most natural state as ever before. But what is required of you under this new moon, this eclipse, this week, this new energy for the next month, especially, they're saying, is release the grip of control. Okay. Release the grip of control. And that's what they're saying. Just surrender the effort. When you want to push, just take a breath and just come back a little bit. Just instead of that push and tightness and restriction, just soften a little bit. But the angels are also saying that you might have experienced some upsetting things. You've maybe felt some upsetting things. This is where, again, you're being asked to cast your light over certain things. And I'm just, I love the numbers. Yeah, I bet you guys are seeing so many numbers. I hope that you're paying attention to them. Google what those number means or ask me what they mean. The angels speak to us all the time with numbers, and just say thank you. Even though if you don't know what it means, just say thank you. I'm having some burning in my eyes, so I'm just going to see what specifically they're bringing with that. You're being asked to look at things differently because you're looking at things more harshly or in the energy of defense. And they're showing me as a child, you've always kind of been on defense. Maybe you're that child that had to be the parent also. And so you're on edge. Your nervous system's revved up. You're in this defense mode. The angels want to tell you that the world isn't out to get you. Other people aren't out to get you. There might be some shitty things going on, and they're saying that. But it's not meant to hurt you. It's actually meant to pivot you and open your heart up to what's hurting you, they're saying. And then when you know what's hurting you, it's about coming back to that piece of what do you need and honoring yourself as never before. They're bringing this message through again that worrying is not protecting you, preventing the situation, or armoring you at all. It's actually just exhausting you. It's actually perpetuating you to worry about other things. I had a beautiful session with a client this week, and she was like, everything in my life is perfectly fine. Everything is perfectly fine, but this one situation with this one person. And she's like, why do I get so fixated on this one situation? And that's all I think about. That's all I'm planning for. Like everything else is good. And it's because sometimes we are addicted to the pain. We're addicted to the struggle. And so again, start using different words like peace, healing, surrender, whatever it might be within your life, because there is so much greatness. And the angels are showing that there might be 1, 2, 3 things not going good in your life. But this week, focus on all the things that are going good, because that's actually going to amplify all the goodness that is going on for you. When you focus on what's actually going good and where you feel good, and maybe that's just the silence in your house sometimes. Maybe that's just a warm shower. Like it can be the simplest things, but just saying thank you can be sometimes the most biggest transformational prayer instead of the yearning for the feeling that you desire. The angels are bringing one last message for you. Whatever you are seeking, if that's the next job, a career, a partner, a friendship, a trip, a da-da-da-da-da, whatever it might be, they're saying, whatever facet of life you want to put it in, ask yourself what feeling you think that's going to bring you, because that's what you're craving more. You're not craving more of anything in your life. You're actually just craving more of the feelings that you want to desire. Okay? So they're just repeating that again. What is it that you're yearning for? What feeling do you think that's going to give you? Because that is actually what you're wanting. Okay? Whew. Leave me an emoji if any of this landed for you. There was a lot coming through. I hope this brought some peace and just some ease within your life, within your body, within your nervous system. I'm just going to pray over you. So if you want to take a deep breath with me, as it's 222. 222 means partnership with the other side. I just pray that you guys feel so much peace and ease within your life. For anybody struggling out there, I ask that you can connect back to your power and that you can cast your light over any darkness within your life and know that you are protected and encouraged May everything that you're going through be for the highest and greatest good. And I ask that anything that's falling away from you to fall away with ease and understanding and with compassion to yourself of what you're letting go of. Angels, I ask that you help us to release the grip on anything that we're trying to control or change or manipulate. And instead, just help us to be in the energy of allowing, that energy that you love us to be within. I ask that everybody who's listening to my voice right now is able to connect to gratitude in the tiniest things and just the overall appreciation for who they are, what life has brought for them, and where they're headed. For anybody going through conflict, I ask that they can feel empowered within their own strength and they can let go of the fear, the angst, the frustration, the anger, and soften their heart and to show them what love is so that they can show other people what love is too. Angels, I know that we are the leaders of light, and so help us to stay on purpose and on path. Guide us and lead us and show us in how we can be of service to others and others to be of service to us. Help us to receive and be held and supported and loved as never before. For all this and so much more, I say thank you. Amen. I'm the light, and the light you are too. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you next week. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you're looking for additional help, please reach out to me. I do some tremendous healing work with other clients that I would love to offer you as well. All right. Bye for now, friends.